This is now loading for the week of June 10th, 2013. With E3 currently underway out in Los Angeles, most publishers are shying away from releases this week. However, there is one absolute blockbuster launching this Friday in Naughty Dog's The Last of Us. This PlayStation 3 exclusive is garnering more critical acclaim than any game has in recent years. When the review embargo lifted last week, 51 recognized Metacritic outlets posted their reviews. Of those 51, 25 had awarded the game perfect scores. Currently, of the 67 reviews listed on Metacritic, 32 are perfect, and every single one of those 67 falls into the positive category. There are no mixed or negative reviews out there on this game. The Last of Us has you taking a journey with Joel and Ellie as they make their way across a post-apocalyptic America. The grizzled, hardened experiences of Joel creates the perfect dichotomy with the innocence of the young Ellie, taking you on an emotional ride that will challenge both your nerves and your morality. This game paints a very gruesome and dark picture of the future, and definitely isn't one for the faint of heart or young ones out there. However, it is truly a great title that every single PlayStation 3 owner should have in their collection. With E3 currently underway, there is a ton of news to be discussed. Now, we won't be able to cover it all here, but let's touch on the most important things we've learned so far. First off, Microsoft has announced that the Xbox One will indeed launch in November, and it will carry a price tag of $499.99. This $500 nets you a system, one controller, and the new version of Kinect. Now, while Microsoft didn't give a specific date, most retailers are currently listing the release as November 21st, 2013. The system will launch with a handful of titles readily available at retail, including Rise, Son of Rome, Forza Motorsport 5, Madden 25, Kinect Sports Rivals, Dead Rising 3, and an all-new free-to-play installment of Rare's classic fighter Killer Instinct. Sony also shed some light on their launch plans for the PlayStation 4. This system will be releasing later this year, very likely in October, with a $399 price tag. Sony was quick to point out the differences between their console and the competition, citing no used game fees, no required online connection or check-ins, and the ability to play either offline or online as you please. Needless to say, the crowd on hand was firmly behind them when they clarified these points. As for the PS4 lineup, we're currently looking at titles such as Killzone Shadowfall, Knack, Drive Club, which will also be free to PlayStation Plus members, Watch Dogs, PlanetSide 2, DC Universe Online, Battlefield 4, Madden 25, NBA Live 14, Assassin's Creed 4, and Skylanders Swap Force. Now, there is a ton of news coming out of this year's show, with the entire event being more focused on games than any other recent E3 conference. Make sure that you head on over to GamingNexus.com in order to stay up to date on all the latest happenings and announcements, as well as hands-on impressions directly from the show.